The Golden Goose. Once upon a time, there lived a queen in the city of Benares. Her name was Khema, and she was the wife of King Bahuputtaka, which means father of many sons. One night, the queen had a dream of a beautiful golden goose that spoke with great wisdom like a sage was. She told her husband that she wanted to see a bird just like that. So the king asked his ministers to find out all about a bird like that. They told him it was difficult to find. They advised him to build a beautiful lake outside of Benares so that such birds can come. In the north, on Mount Sittakuta, there lived about 90,000 wild geese whose king was beautiful, and he was a golden goose called King Dhataratha. He heard of this. The king named this lake after his wife Khema and invited all the birds to come and live on it. Corn was scattered on a daily basis in order to attract the birds. So two geese went up to their king and told him that they would like to see this wonderful lake. The king agreed and took the whole flock down south towards Benares. The king put hunters all around the lake to catch any golden goose that came. So the next morning, when the head hunter saw the geese coming, he was very excited to see their golden leader. The whole flock came flying down, and as expected, it was the king's foot that touched the water first. He was caught and could not escape. Seeing this, the other geese flew back to Mount Sittakuta, all except one. He was the chief captain, Sumukha. At this point, the head huntsman came. He turned to Sumukha and asked why he did not run away with the other birds even though he was free to do so. Sumukha answered that this was his king, best friend and master, and that he could never leave him. The hunter realized that these were a couple of rare birds of great character, and if he harmed them, the gods would surely punish him. Also, he did not much care for his own king's reward and decided to leave them. He told Sumukha that as he was ready to die for his king, he would leave them. The king asked him why they were doing all this. The hunter answered that he had done it of his own king's orders. He then told the story of the queen's dream and her wish to see this rare golden goose. After hearing this, the golden goose decided to go and meet the monarch because he knew that King Bahuputtaka was good. He thought that if he talked to him, he might leave them. He asked the hunter to take him to his king. The hunter advised him against it because he was worried that his monarch might kill these two lovely creatures. But the golden goose explained and asked him to do his duty. So the hunter took the two geese to the palace. The king and queen were very happy to see these two beautiful birds. The king put them on a golden seat and fed them himself with honey, grain, and sweet milk. The golden goose gave good advice. The whole night, the king talked to the golden goose about his life.